What's up, VC? It's Todd God, Thrash and Zombie here. Welcome to another video of 50 years of my favorite albums, spanning from 1973 to 2023. It's 2021. Pandemic is in January, still kind of going. Restrictions are kind of let up a little bit. We're not supposed to be like staying at home or anything anymore. We can kind of go out with masks and blah 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 and all that shit. I also want to say Happy Easter to everybody that celebrates Easter, for the simple fact that today is Easter. So to all of you who celebrate it and celebrate it the way it's supposed to be, Happy Easter. For me, I just go to my mom's house and we have a ham dinner. I don't know what the significance of the ham is at Easter. I don't know if everybody else does that too. Some family members there. Not as much as Christmas generally, but we have a good time. We have a good dinner. We talk. We do a little bit of drinking, not a lot. I have some desserts, and then we go home. We usually eat pretty early, so it's more like a lunch than a dinner. But you know, whatever. So, anyways, 2021. Not a whole lot of albums this year. A lot of band camps, and I noticed a trend in 2020 and beyond. More and more albums are coming from Bandcamp.com. I mean, there's 2, 3, 4, I guess, from Bandcamp.com. First one is this cassette of Inhuman Condition. This is Rat God. For some reason, I feel like I already showed this one too, but it says it came out in 2021. That's the case. Very simple inlay. There's no inlay, really. It's just a card. This is death, thrash sort of stuff. The Rat God is the title track, obviously. Killing Pace, Gravebound, Euphorophobia, The Neck Step, Crown of Mediocrity. They're coming out with a new album this year. I think June or July it's being released, something like that. If you like some thrashy death metal, verging on just straight up death metal, this is maybe it's thrash. I don't know. I listen to so much music I sometimes can't remember what shit sounds like. That's an upcoming video, by the way, at some point here. Anyway, the next one is also from Bandcamp.com. This is Bone Hunter. This is Dark Blood Reincarnation System. Hype sticker says 700 Orange and Green Galaxy vinyl. Highly anticipated fourth album from Finland's blackened speed metal masters. More anthemic than ever and with guitar leads to die for. A new modern classic. So that's what that looks like. It looks like baby poop, even though it says Orange and Green Galaxy vinyl. I don't know. Maybe it's the lighting in here, but there is some green in there. I guess the video you can kind of see the green a little bit more. I don't know why it's called Galaxy Vinyl, because it's not splatter or anything like that. Like I said, blackened speed metal. These guys, there was another album I heard first from them. I can't remember the name of it, but the cover was just insane. It was this wolf guy right here, and like a tube, completely naked, with a raging boner. It had something to do with like sexual something or other. Yeah, it was. I saw that and I was like, oh, that's a dick on like a weird wolf creature. Okay. World of Darkness, Black Magic, M16, Parasite Eve, Altered Beast, Devil Power Soldier, Chromium Death Mechanoid, Gash, Dakora, Version Devil Princess, Nightmare Angel 2099, and the title track. This cover reminds me of like some comic book art or something. Kind of shitty comic book art at that. It's not the best cover. I mean, it definitely looks like something straight out from the 80s sort of shit, so I guess there's that. And we had another one from Bandcamp.com. This second or third album, I think it's second. Wraith, right? Is that how you say it? Wraith. Undo the Chains. Undo the Chains. Chains. Oh my god, I can't speak. After their highly applauded Absolute Power album, which sold out, and then they finally did a reissue. I think I showed that last video, the video before. I forget when that came out. Undo the Chains, Dominator, Gatemaster, Mistress of the Void, Cloaked in Black, Born to Die, Time Wins, Gift of Death, Disgusting, Bite Back, Victims for the Sword, Terminate. This is from Redefining Darkness. They put out some good metal albums. Was this as good as Absolute Power? Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of the same thing. And this highly anticipated album that everybody was talking about, and then when it came out, it got a lot of love. It also got a lot of hate. Exodus, Persona non grata. There were a few people, few people that I watched videos of that did reviews or whatever of this, and they were not overly impressed with it. A lot of them were kind of sick of the gang vocals during choruses and whatnot. Gary Holt loves those in the last few albums, apparently. This being the last album again with Steve Zetro Souza, or Steve's, yeah, you know who I am talking about, Zetro. This last album that was released, they haven't put out a new one yet, and everybody knows that Steve was let go again, and they're bringing back Rob Dukes, who, I don't mind Rob Dukes. I do like Steve quite a bit, but I also like Rob Dukes. Shovelhead Kill Machine was a fucking masterpiece, I think. The ones after that, so they were trying something different with those, but anyway, on to this. Persona non grata, Slipping into Madness. The beatings will continue until morale improves. Clickbait. Anti-Seed. Honestly, I listened to this record once and streamed it a few times. The last one I think was better. This is good though. It had some really good stuff. I'll have to listen to it again, like everything. Look out for that video that's going to be coming about music and being over saturated with music. We'll get to that. Anyway, Flotsam and Jetsam, Blood in the Water. They released another one last year already called I Am the Weapon. Wasn't a real big fan of that one. Later years, their self-titled one I liked, but I also didn't like the way his vocals were on that album that much. Had some great music, but the vocals, he kind of did them along with the music. And I know that's what a lot of people do, but it just sounded weird to me. Like, he wasn't really trying or something. I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't tell you any of the songs on here. I'll have to listen to this one again. I mean, I like Flotsam and Jetsam. I like a lot of their older stuff more than their newer stuff. So, yeah. There's that. And then this other one that got lauded as not really a great album either. But I like it. This is Gojira. This is Fortitude. Born for One Thing, Amazonia, and the Chant are in here. I think they all got videos, music videos, singles. But Another World, Hold On, Newfound, Fortitude, The Chant, Sphinx, Into the Storm, The Trails, and Grind. I really like new Gojira. I mean, I like the older stuff too, but it's still got the edge and it's still got that Gojira sound to it to me. So I don't know what all the hate is, but I just, yeah, I like Gojira. Yeah, another one that a lot of people were like, eh. I was also like, eh, at first, and it kind of grew on me. Evil. This is Evil Unleashed. The first album with Ollie, I'm not sure how you say his name. Old Drake. It's just like OL, but it's got like a thing over the O or something. Alright, he's on vocals, whereas his brother was on vocals and he was just a guitarist. Now he's both. Paralyzed, Gore, Incarcerated, War of Attrition, Disorder, The Thing, 1982. I really like Zombie Apocalypse, Control from Above, Hell Unleashed. His first time on vocals full time. He did like backing vocals on some other songs and other albums. Not a bad attempt. I think it was pretty good. So I like this album. I like Evil a lot. It's like good old school sounding thrash metal, man. And this is more of an EP, but it's got like 12 songs or some shit. They're all very short. Nope, not 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's got 8 songs, which in reality is an actual album. If you got 8 songs or more, but they're very short, except for the last one on side B or Fast Side. No, on not Fast Side. On what's it say? What does it say? This is a weird album. This is slow. This is slow side and fast side. It's Gatecreeper, An Unexpected Reality, right? Yes, Unexpected Reality. Doing their deathcore. I'm trying to do some deathcore, but then on the slow side, which is just one song, the entire side is like, I don't know how long it is, 8 minutes or something, 6 minutes, I don't know. It's more of a doomy metal song in a way, but then the fast side, which is fast, is like 6 or 7 songs, just like one right after the other, like a minute and a half or so, less than 2 minutes each, kind of like a early deathcore kind of stuff, or maybe just deathcore. I don't know what deathcore sounds like, but I like it. They're just doing something different. You know, this came out during, I think, the pandemic. They did it during the pandemic, and then they released it because all the songs sound like they were doing it in the studio, and they just recorded it because you can hear stuff between the songs, like tuning or talking to each other. So yeah. And the last one is Acefix, Necrosis. I don't fucking know. They just, I don't know how to say shit. Bolster Your Defenses, The Crushing 10th full studio album by the Dutch Death Doom Elite. 180 gram vinyl with double-sided A2 poster. This came from Century Media, limited olive green vinyl. It's just green. Yeah, when I originally got it, I don't think I read the description or whatever. I just saw the cover. I liked the cover. I read what kind of music it was. I was like, I'll check it out, thinking it was a new band. It's not a new band. Just like some other bands I thought were new. Apparently behind the times on certain kinds of music, which is totally fine. I was all about the thrash in the 80s, in the 90s. Molten Black Earth, The Soul Cures Death, Mount Skull, Knights Templar Stand, 3 Years of Famine, Botox Implosion, and Blazing Oceans, The Nameless Elite, Yield or Die, and then the title track. So, yeah. Acefix, Necrosaurus. You know, whatever. That'll do for 2021. I appreciate everybody coming along this journey with me. Got 2 more years left. And then we'll get back to other stuff. Just trying to get it over with. Is this taking forever? I expected it to be done in 2023, not realizing how much work it was going to be to do this. So, yeah, 2 more years. The next 2 weeks, it's just going to be those 2 things, and it'll be done. Yeah. Until next time, rock on.